Like the video and subscribe right now, or this doggo will steal your crush. I ordered 60 or so sushi rolls because I thought they were in sale, but it turned out to be something else that is on sale. But anyways, I was also with my kids, so we were all eating sushi, and then they gave me the bill and I saw it was over $100, which I didn't have, and since me and my kids hadn't eaten 30 or so of the sushi rolls, I told the waitress I'd give back the sushi for a refund of all of the sushi we didn't eat. She refused. It should be every restaurant's policy that the customer is always right. Always. So then I had to leave my kids at the restaurant and had to drive to the nearest ATM and get enough money for the bill. This is not okay. I will not be returning anytime soon. Called in to ask about the possibility of getting a game early, as some retailers often do, and was greeted by a man who answered my question rudely and proceeded to hang up on me. I always viewed this store as a local business that was worth and deserved the support, but after that interaction, I'll never return, nor would I recommend anyone to go to. I work in customer service and make over 100 cold calls daily, and it's been quite a while since I experienced something this rude. Shaking my head. Sorry you feel that way, but if you think we are willing to risk a fine from Nintendo and our contract to secure new games on release, then you're out of your mind. We face enough challenges as being a small business and don't have the time to spend going back and forth on the phone all day with someone that can't take no for an answer. We will have the game available tomorrow, the same as everybody else's. That's when it's street dated, but you're more than welcome to call every other competitor in the meantime and continue getting the same answer. Not banter, but needs to be known. So it's pretty hot, isn't it? Imagine putting a fur coat on and shutting yourself in a car with an inshore air. Sound fun? No, not at all, but when you are a German Shepherd sat waiting for your selfish owners, it's less fun. Half an hour this poor animal was shut in panting. Two caring people went and showed concern to the supermarket, but they said we can't announce it as to upset the customer. No care for the poor dog. A caring customer decided to take the dog's welfare into his own hands and try to release him when the owners turned up with nothing but anger and abuse. He threatened the man and had no care whatsoever. These people should not be allowed a rat, let alone a dog. Do not leave your dog in a car in this heat. What is your rate? $220 per hour. But I'd pretty much charge by the piece. What do you have in mind? I want to get something on my leg covered up, but that's out of my price range. Okay. Well, Ink Monkey, Big City, and Idle Hands are local shops with great artists if you want to shop around. I'm out of the States at the moment anyway, so there would be a wait. Can't you cut me a deal? I'm a single mom, lol. I don't give a duck if you run an orphanage, to be honest one. Wow, duck you dude. How about I'll let everyone know you're a jackass. Am I the asshole for hosting my daughter's sweet 16 my way? This is a message to anyone struggling with a vegan in their family. I was able to find a solution for my family, and it will work for you too. The Memorial Day party was a success. I made a beautiful spread from Julia Child's menu cookbook, and the birthday girl took a bite of everything. Then little miss I don't want animals to die for my birthday had blood pudding. Ha. The guests had a lovely time, and no one would guess there was any drama associated with the event. How? I broke my daughter's veganism by reinforcing the proper hierarchy of the family. I'll let rebellion go too long, and you can all take a lesson from me. There are so many things parents do for their children that are not required. All of those things are leverage. While my daughter didn't have a fancy phone plan or video gaming system to take away, there is one big thing that all children want more than anything, and they have no hope of creating for themselves: the college nest egg. Why should my husband sweat and save for an ungrateful child who turns her nose up at good food? A child who makes a scene in front of extended family? As soon as my daughter understood what was on the line, she buckled. Ever since our talk, she's been eating dinner normally with the rest of the family. She pulls a face from time to time, but she doesn't argue. I'd say her behavior is better and quieter, than ever. If you have a vegan child in your family, don't do what I did. Don't try to argue with them or persuade them, because they will come back at you with lugubrious photographs and emotional pleas. Don't sneak chicken broth into their food, or their sub will call you an A. And don't try to wait out the tantrum I waited 5 years. Just remind your child who is in charge, firmly and sternly, and the gears of the family will turn again. Hey, I was wondering if you would like to go to Wanderlust with me again this year. You would have to pay for absolutely everything as of today because I'm still broke. However, perhaps you are not. Ideally, I would like to go for all 4 days Thursday Sunday. However, I'm open to suggestions. There are affordable places for us to stay on Airbnb, so maybe you could find a few that look good and Facebook me the links. All 4 days with food and snacks, gas, accommodation. At $100 per night. Tickets runs about $2,300 to $2,500 for 2 people. Let me know through Facebook if you are interested as it is fast approaching this week. Namaste. Y'all, what do I do? My husband bought me the most hideous wedding ring replacement. I don't know how much he spent on it because he won't tell me. All I wanted was a cathedral set elongated cushion cut moissanite. That's it. That's what I wanted. He bought me this. I'm so upset. He knew what I wanted. We've been married for 7 years. I'm just really upset. Featured comment. J34 here is Q. Me. Walks in the public property. Also me. 10 meters from Karen's house. Karen. Hippity hoppity got off my damn property. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. Kylie Jenner donates $1 million to the Australia fire relief. If Kylie Jenner is really worth $1 billion, then her donating $1 million is like someone making $20,000 a year donating $20. I get the feeling she doesn't really care that much about Australia. This is a shocking moment. A Yobbies hurled a kitten 9 meters through the air at her neighbor's home. April Horse threw 2 cats at the property in a fit of rage. After she became annoyed, they kept coming into her house. A court heard the 36-year-old cause the pets severe suffering and tissue damage. One of them, a tiny kitten called Shadow, is now very nervous. JP's at Kings Lynn Magistrates Court heard. Hawes appeared at the court on Friday to admit causing suffering to a protected animal. I was in line and watched you and your father call not 1, but 2 employees ducking idiots before this happened. Not to mention you threw the table markers on the ground at a table you weren't supposed to sit at. But go off seas. My dad and I were told we couldn't sit at the table we were at, even though there was no one else in the dining room. So we had to move to an available table that wasn't even clean. So I asked for it to be cleaned, and this is what we got at Chipotle on University Boulevard and Alafaya. Rang them from about 1:45 knowing they shut at 2, hoping to get something sorted. As it happened, I bought a bedroom suite from, and when it arrived it had a broken headboard. Got no answer, so after a few calls I left a message. The owner/manager then rings me back at 2:05. He informs me he has had issues with his new phone, NBN service. When I say that isn't my problem, it's his, he says, and I quote, "Go duck yourself." Not the sort of service I would expect from a store owner/manager. Will definitely not shop there again. Americans need to know date certain when this will end. The uncertainty for businesses, parents, and kids is just not sustainable. So, you want to speak to the manager of Ronavirus. Do not purchase a family membership. Beware extremely child-unfriendly policies. Today, an entrance worker barred our baby from entering with his nanny despite the fact that we have a family membership. The zoo expects us to purchase a full membership for every babysitter/caregiver independently and does not honor the baby's membership with the right of an essential caregiver to accompany him. We are disappointed and will not be endorsing this organization in the future. Update: after about 20 minutes, she returned. The child asked me to take her to the restroom. Oh no ma'am. Liability 101. I said you'll have to wait until your mommy gets back. Random lady in airport, I'm going to go eat something. Watch my daughter and my phone, please. Before I could say anything, she was gone and left her daughter here. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. Who the duck do you think I'm, lady? I went to the customer service desk and they said, "We're not going to watch her. Do we look like a free babysitting service?" I said and you think I am? So I guess I'm stuck. You've been visited by Haircut Doggo. You will be blessed with only good haircuts from now on, but only if you comment, "What a great haircut, Doggo." Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe for more daily videos.